Why, hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. And we're doing a Lord of the Rings excursion today on Rise to War. So we are going to do a quick little sign in here and we will be off. And today we are going to talk about the special new rank 10 weapons. I'm going to talk directly though about my Dwalin. We're going to level them up and talk about what does it require, what do you need to do for it, that kind of thing. If you don't have any rank 10s yet, you kind of want to know about it. That's what this video will be for real quick. I won't make it too long. We'll have fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, my friends, it helps out the channel a lot. I'm your guide and host, Zollin Ironshield, as always, and I hope that this is very helpful to you guys. So, again, I have my weapon all ready to go on Dwalin. So, we will show you here once this thing is logged in, and I will go ahead and create the weapon too, and we're going to look at it together right now. So, this is my first rank 10 weapon that I finished. I technically have two characters that are rank 10, but let's talk about the two. I've got Dwalin and Ori, so we will talk about them. They're some of the easier ones because they're tier 1 heroes. I'm trying to get my Gimli to have tier 10. I'm getting closer there. He's 8.5 right now. So, again, it takes a long time, especially if you don't spend thousands of dollars. Again, this game is not very pay to win. I feel like it's rather balanced, but you can pay a lot of money, obviously, to get a little bit of a boost there. But I put some money into it, and some people have gotten me gifts, which is fantastic. In fact, we might, a little bonus, I might open a couple coins at the end of the video, so you stay tuned for that. I'll open a couple coins with you guys, see if we get anything fun. It's always kind of fun and exciting to see what rolls out, right? All right, here we go. The slow-mo ring. You ready? Again, I'm running this on BlueStacks. If you're wondering why it's being kind of iffy here, that is the reason. That is very bright. Alright, let's get right into it, my friends. Let's talk about some Dwalin. Alright, so I'm going to open up my stuff here, go over to Dwalin. How do you get to your special weapon if you haven't rank 10? As you can see, I am rank 10 with Dwalin. It's this sword down here in the bottom left. What if you want to know what their rank 10 weapon is, but you can't do it? So, for example, let's say I'm not rank 10 with him, with Dane yet, right? If I click this, it won't actually let me look at it, right? I can do an overview up here of who I have or whatever, but the way to look at your weapon, which is weird that they don't have this already, is you go to the tavern, all right? And you go to your respect, right? Down here, the recruiter table, behind my picture, and then go to any character, and then just go to status. And the weapons here, you can left click on it and look at what it is before you rank your character up and what bonuses it gives you. So, that's a good little thing to know for you guys, but we're going to go back and we're going to go ahead and show you. So once you get your weapon, you open this up, it's going to come up to this page. Oh, whoa, now this is beautiful. Ah, I miss forging my own tools, is what Dwalin said. So again, as you can see, I've already completed the objectives. It's going to give you 3 different objectives for everything, but tier 1 heroes will use tier 1 mithril, or raw mithril. It's blue background. There will be purple for the tier 2 units, and gold looking mithril for level tier 3 heroes, right? Now, another thing, I know this is all basics, but this is in case you totally don't know and you're brand new. So just forgive me if you know this already, my friends who are watching. Also, one way to get ore is to actually do it through tips, which is cool. So you do occasionally earn one through tips. I've already done these tips, right? So I earn another ore, another tier 1 ore. Now here's another. So if you want to get some more and catch up, if you click the thing behind the camera here, it is the Matham button, right here. So if I click that for you and open this, it comes up to a thing here, the exchange, where you do weapons or respect. There's another button here on the side you can slide over, and you can actually buy the different tiers of ore here. It'll refill each day. Now, granted, these are really expensive. You know how it works in the game. You really want to just try to earn these. A better way to earn the middle one, I think, is to get the season pass, which we're going to go over here, which again isn't too much. I think it's $15. But you'll earn some even without it. But let's find it real quick. Oh, or not. Where's my season pass? Show yourself! Oh, sorry, you click the top middle button. I don't know why I'm looking in the wrong spot. You go to challenge, and here's the pass. So you'll earn these for free, but if you get the season pass, you will actually go through and earn a bunch of the level 2 and level 1s as you play. So that's a better way to get it, I think, than spending a ton of money on gems to buy them every day on the exchange. it's basically if you're missing one or two and you really want to get it done. I think the exchange is for. But that we've talked about that. 5 minutes. I want to focus on the actual weapon. So again, we'll talk about Ori because he's my rank 10 too. See, there's 3 different objectives than Dwalin. They do use the same resources. So unfortunately, once I did the other one, I'll have to earn more once I have this one to do the Dwarven Slingshot for Ori. Again, recruit Dwalin. That was the first objective. It's already done. Some objectives will be already completed when you get to rank 10. Some others you'll have to do, right? So for example, Ori gather a certain amount of resources. I had to do this once this quest came up. It was at 0, even though I've had Ori gather resources in the past. So that's something, I believe that was the case for that one. Use Ori to complete tavern tips. I'm pretty sure I've done... I think that since I got him rank 10, I think I've done 4. So I think you already have to have him rank 10 to be able to actually complete these. I don't think he could just for his whole time of being a character on your stuff. So that's the stuff you kind of have to remember. But now let's get to the fun part. Let's actually craft the axe. I've been really looking forward to doing this. I don't know if anyone else has... I don't know many people in my fellowship who have done this yet with any rank 10, but I'm sure there's some. If you're out there, leave a comment. But let's do this. So I click OK. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I click here. Cool little animation. Ah, yes, my axes. You've been of great help. Well, we're Zollin Ironshield. We're always happy to help. All right, now claimed. So they're claimed. So now, I believe. So that's it. So the screen just claimed. It's done, right? So here's about the weapons, what they do. Again, it's for him basically just doing a lot of damage. So so much for my dragon build. I'm gonna have to, I have a good build now with him for doing damage too. You're curious. This is what I have right now. Just kind of going to full in, right? For damage. So let's go into our items and see if it just sits in our items. I'm assuming it does. There it is. So it's just basically a gold special weapon. It's better than, right? So these are considered a fine, right? I believe they're a fine weapon. Again, doing one of his quests was strengthen fine or better, gold or better weapons, which is interesting. So that means his weapon could have worked if I had strengthened another person's special weapon. That's what the or better means, I believe, in that sentence for doing his quest for his 2-in axes. Again, these are very cool. Let's see what happens when I strengthen them. I'm just curious. Let's see how we strengthen them. So I do that. So we strengthen it with gold items. Whew. Expensive. So this is definitely an end game thing to do, right? You're really only gonna have 1 or 2 heroes you do this on, that you get to rank 10, that you get their special weapon. So look ahead, go through like I showed you in the tavern, look at all the different weapons, you guys. You need to look at all of them because you need to go, okay, I'm really gonna be focusing on dwarves this season or next season, or I'm gonna be focusing on men. You gotta look for the ones, right? Because for example, his weapons, they give attack to dwarves. They don't give attack to men. So if I was someone focusing on men units or Rohirrim or elf units, this wouldn't really help me, right? I mean, it might not be a problem. It's still a strong weapon, right? But again, look at how strong it will be if I was going to upgrade it, right? All right, so look at that. So it goes up 4 might, goes up 3 speed. It does not increase the damage. Interesting for that. Very interesting. Okay, so again, it's just pumping in gold weapons basically at this point. And really it comes down to is the 3 types of Mithra for the 3 tiers of heroes, right? Same thing. It's all color-coded. I like how they do that, right? So basically they just have a little bit of red behind the special weapons, but they're still goldish with the same symbol, kind of. They all have that same symbol, but colors. So that's kind of cool. But anyway, that's exciting. I'm going to go ahead and equip, well, I don't know if I'm going to equip it right this second. The reason being is I'm using an axe that is very powerful with 40 might on it. And if I switch to this one, if I compare them, it will give him a 20% chance of extra damage, which is fantastic. And 12 speed, but he will lose 26 might at this time. So I probably won't at this very moment, but I will probably upgrade these in the future. And if I want to focus Dwalin more, I will do that. I'm definitely going to use Dwalin over other characters, but he was my only tier 1 that I would have used my tier 1 Mithril on. I'm obviously going to use my Mithril on Gimli's special axe later on. Can I get through here? Nope, I can't. Again, you have to go back to the tavern and look at their weapon if you don't already have them rank 10, which is a little bit funny. I think you should change that RiseToWar. That would be a nice little change. But Let me go to Gimli. Here's my closest rank 10. Nope. Alright, and again, here's what I want. Gimli's axe, right? Crazy might. Attack for my dwarves, right? And again, right now, his hammer gives him, like, again, like 45 might, I think, because it's maxed, or 40. But this one, just upgrading it once, is probably going to give him almost that, probably like 30-something might. And then he's going to get Gimli against the following effects. 2% more damage with 150 might, 2% more damage on top of that at 300 might, and Pursuit at 100 focus, which my Gimli does have all of those in abundance. My Gimli has just went over 400 might, you guys. Right here, if you can see it. And he has 114 focus. So he gets all the bonuses immediately. So again, my friends, I hope this was helpful for you with special weapons, the new legendary weapons. I don't know what they call them. My Lord of the Rings Online would call them legendary weapons, so I like that terminology. But let me just look one more time at the weapon. Does it tell me the name of it? It is special, unique weapons. Maybe they're unique. I think that was the terminology they were using. So when you, by the way, you can go to this little thing button I clicked up on the top right and click C Max Refined. So he will actually, normal attacks have a 20% chance of doing 100% bonus damage if I max this thing out. Which could, in theory, if he's doing mostly damage with autos through his experienced warrior, could be devastating. Yes, fantastic. And one thing to end the video with, my friends. 1 second. Baruch Khazad, Khazad I menu. There is Dwalin's actual axes. Watch this, my friends. Aha! His actual dwarven axes. They're pretty close to the movie versions, aren't they? And they're gorgeous, as always. Anyway, my friends, I hope this helped you out. I hope you have a wonderful day in Middle-earth, my friends, and I will see you in the next episode of Voice of the Rings. Have a good one. Oh my gosh, my friends. Before you go, I almost forgot. I promised I'd open some Matham coins at the end of this video, too. Let's do that real quick. Just for you guys. If you're done, you're welcome to leave, my friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, let's do some rolls here. Here's my free one. Nothing. Here's my 200 one. Nothing. But I got 19 coins, so let's do some rolls, my friends. Haha! And by the way, if you heard that bang, don't worry, I didn't break anything. Just, might have knocked Ballin's mace off the wall. Whoops. Doesn't matter, though. We're moving on. Oh, look at that! I got a double purple. Let's do a 5. No golds, but I did get my special. Another 5. Oh, I like some maps to area bore. Indeed, indeed. And oh, and the hammer! Sweet. In fact, I can refine. Speaking, since we're doing weapons on this episode, I think I can refine Gimli's hammer. I believe I can. And I believe I'm not going to use Shatter because unfortunately I do not think it stacks with the GOAT debuff. I'd rather have the reduction in damage for that person I hit. Boom! Yeah! We have refined it to 30% almost. Fantastic, but we have a few more rolls, my friends. Haha! No golds. We got a pipe, though. I always like a good pipe. You know, I'm that person. Again, if you guys want to see some of my replicas on a Lord of the Rings Lotro Life blog, I have done some reviews on things I have, replicas. I'll do more in the future if you'd like to see. One last one. Nothing. Well, I got a few good things right there. A hammer and a gold map for Thorin Oakenshield. So again, my friends, thank you for joining me one last time. One repeat of what I just said. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode of Voice of the Rings. Subscribe button's going to be right there on top of that little iron hill. And the next episode will be on the top left there. And the main playlist, a Lotro Tale, where I do voiceovers in Lord of the Rings Online, will be right over there. You have a wonderful day, my friends. And I'll see you in the next episode of Voice of the Rings.